Is it live? I think it's live. Ahoy there, you... No, it says no data. What? Oh, now we're live. Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game every weekday at 1:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the 159th most popular project on all of Kickstarter games. And yeah, that means that people just naturally scrolling to find this are going to be few and far between, unfortunately, or less likely to, just because of how far it is down. Now, one thing you will mention is the thumbnail of my video actually has a different beginning image than the one they currently have now. This one still, it's kind of hard to read what's down here, but I will say it's improved over the original thumbnail, which was like, you could not read any of the text. And I really want to hammer on that because I see it more prevalently, and you always need to remember as a Kickstarter creator, people are going to see this. This is the main thing that people are going to see, because once they click on it, they're just going to click on the video, at least most people, which sends them straight into, that image is gone. But 1 to 4 players, cooperative card game, a fun cooperative card game for 1 to 4 players where you have to navigate. And here's the other thing. I assume the game is fun. I'd much rather know about what I'm navigating or some aspect of the game. Is it drafting? Is it deck building? Anything like that, I think would be very good to know. And wow, my iPad just died. Bummer. All right. So, where you have to navigate your crew back home through a dangerous region of deep space. That actually sounds pretty dang intriguing. And this is 92% funded, so it's close. If it looks like you might pick up a TV, be sure to check out that link down below. And here we go, 45 to 60 minutes, 1 to 4 players and friendly shipping. Awesome. And I do like that medium-esque, lighter to medium weight thing. Cool, cooperative, smaller box, I think. Let's go. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it?
Cosmic Voyage, a 1 to 4 player cooperative card game that sees you and your team working to guide your stranded crew back home. Cosmic Voyage can be enjoyed with up to 4 players, each selecting one of the available 8 unique crew members, or on your own with its dedicated solo mode where you play as the fearless captain.
Okay, first 22 seconds, rock solid. Loved it. Spotlighting, this is a cooperative game. It's a whole heck of a lot of fun. You got different roles. It's giving you a pandemic-y feel in that aspect, Flashpoint Fire Rescue-y feel. We're getting into that style game. That's awesome. And then solo, it's not just, it's an afterthought. You're not going four-handed. It's like you have your own special solo module. So I love the fact they spotlighted that. Big props.
The game is split into rounds where players will carefully explore through the dangerous discovery zone, uncovering missions, unique challenges, and deadly stellar events.
I like the amount of text and just things on those cards. Those cards themselves just look different and unique and like something I haven't... It just doesn't remind me of another space-themed game that I've seen. So I do like these cards, and this looks really rock solid.
Using their unique abilities and the help of their crewmates, players will tackle challenges to seek out valuable advance points to guide them toward their goal of reaching home. Gather items, travel through wormholes, and collect bonuses to help your team gather the resources they need to survive, all whilst dodging menacing black holes, solar storms, and the ever-present danger to your ship's shields.
Okay.
And if you're ready to take on a solo challenge, take control of the captain and use probes and special tactic cards to gain unique advantages whilst you face the dangers of space alone.
That looks cool.
Order your copy on Kickstarter now and get your crew ready to take on the dangers of deep...
And yeah, that's a lot of cards, a lot of dual-use cards as well, which means... So whenever I say... I just love dual-use cards. I think they help give a game a great sense of value because it's not just 52 cards, but 52 cards and each one's going to have its own unique choice to make. And so this is a great shot. I like this ending shot here. I don't think it's bad at all.
Space on your perilous cosmic voyage.
Oh, and so they're smart. I do like this, because most people right now would just click, go down. And so now they have this as the main image, whereas if you get it all the way to get here, it just says 93% funded. So I do like the fact, and I think that should be the new industry standard. I honestly think that's a great choice, is just to have a very appealing image you want to be the main image that people look at, because most people, do you get to 123? Are you really going to watch the outro of the video? I don't think so. So I like that video. Oh, very well done. 161 backers, 13 days to go. 2 created, 24 back, so let's check that out. They look like a member of the community, which you love seeing. We have a real love of getting around the table for a good board game of 10. And we love to pour our passion and love to these beautiful social events into everything we do. Okay. So we're just checking to make sure the last game came out. Oh, no, this is a relaunch. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'll be very interested to see what's different from the offset. What if they use the same video? Oh, the funding goal. is much
This
smaller.
is Cosmic Voyage, a cooperative dice, then draw a token from the token bag.
I hope this video is, because this looks like just a straight up rules recap, which I agree I don't think is the best way to go. I think just giving you a little taste of the gameplay, I think, is the way to go in there. So, do I want it? Yeah, I'm interested in the game. Can you do it? Nothing here has convinced me yet. So that is very important. We need to be convinced. So maybe mention your manufacturing. Just and is this just a website that takes me straight to the game? No, this is different stuff. What is this? Spin and roll. What is spin and roll? Spin and roll. Launch your way to victory in this action puzzle game designed. So it says now available. Where can I buy it? The games. How do I? Where do I? Oh, is this? No, these are. So the website. Okay, it's interesting because if this were a game that I could buy right now, and I say, oh, this guy, this person, I don't know the gender, this person, this company makes games. They've made games before, which means if they made mistakes, they learned from those mistakes, presumably, and that's just a really big selling point. Oh, February 1, yes, it's now available. This is, in fact, a game you can purchase. I should be able to purchase here, and I would honestly mention that. Is this as well? Spin and Roll Challenge Pack. So it's like a promo. Interesting. I think that this area could use a small tune-up. I definitely do. Okay. Cosmic Voyage, ages 8+, 1 to 4 players, 45 to 60 minutes. So what do I want? Do I want it? Yes. They look like video games. Spin and Roll is a video game. Oh, yeah. Okay, it did. It looked like a video game down here. But either way, still, this should be clickable, because even if I click on it and it's like, oh, it's a video game I can download from my Steam or Switch or eShop or whatever, I still feel more comfortable with just you in general. So I feel like having this here and not having a clickable link is just a little bit of a misstep there. Because, it doesn't necessarily have to be board game credibility. Just me feeling that you're a credible human being who can produce a product on Kickstarter, I think goes a long way. And if you've made a video game before that I could actually play right now and buy if I wanted to, I feel relatively comfortable. So, can you do it? I'm leaning towards a check mark. I'm still not fully convinced, but I did the research, and that's why sometimes you got to dig. Following an incident with an unstable interstellar rift, so now we're getting into the theme. This is the shot they have at the end of all the cards and the components. I'd like to know a little bit. Put that box size. Let me know the exact inches on that. I think it'd be good. Theme. All right, quote. I really like this type of game where it's friendly and approachable for anyone and everyone, and it can easily help people see if cooperative games are the right one for them. So saying this is one of the most gateway, I don't know why I said gateway, board games out there. Cooperative board games, maybe in before pandemic. Like, honestly, if that's what they're trying to hint at, I think, like, just cutting through the fat and saying something like that, like, I would honestly, before you get to pandemic, I would try this one out to see if cooperative games are going to be for you and your family, type of thing, or your friends. But anywho, solid enough quote. What's in the box? We packed as much as fun into the small game. Let's take a look at what's inside. I would also like the price. I'm not convinced making a video game is far different than making a physical product, especially in our pandemic world. That's fair with the shipping, but I just go by the basic notion that I know you can do something. Like, I know you can undertake a creative endeavor. But yeah, the shipping and the manufacturing, that's something, yeah. I will concede that point. Game box, awesome. Measuring me the inches, so 10 inches by 6 inches. Oh, so this is like a pandemic-y style box almost. That's a little bit smaller. So that didn't come across to me that it was that large. I might spotlight that a little bit more. Just a smidge bit more somehow. But I guess you have it right here, but maybe even well, I guess no, it's there. I can't complain. It's there. All right. Where's the price? Like, just hit me with the price right here. That'd be nice. The strong co-op dynamic means that you're working as a team. The wormhole option, where one player goes off on their own dice rolling mission for up to 3 turns, is a nice extension for those who want the opportunity to shine on their own. What? That's a really cool idea right there, where essentially someone is going to just venture off to do something different, like going on their own special mission, which makes sense thematically. That is a spectacular quote, but I also put that on you because I didn't know that. I feel like that's such a unique aspect that I should know that. That's a really cool thing. How to play cooperative mode, more of a rules reader. Download the official game manual here and get the lowdown. Peeper Watcher said, watch a quick how to play guide online in just over 3 minutes. Wow. Is this like for real? Like 3 minutes I'm going to be able to play completely?
Welcome to this quick... with the probe and tactic cards and keep them somewhere close by. Players will first need to build the discovery.
Yeah, that looks like a full how to play video. Awesome. 32-page rule booklet. Holy guacamole. That's a lot more pages than I was expecting. But I guess that gives me a lot of faith in that solo mode, honestly. That makes me wonder, like, what's the breakdown on solo? So we got solar storms. Okay, but this looks like an okay rule booklet. I'm seeing pictures, illustrations, examples, which is I want to see. Doesn't look like a dream to read, but okay, so we got the last 8 pages being a solo mode, so this looks like a decent game. I'm intrigued in the actual game itself. And a how to play video, great. Love that. I just need the price. Why? I want the price. A game of Cosmic Voyage is quick to set up and won't take up much room on your table, desk. Wow, that's cool. First grab all the discovery items, and now we're going into exactly how to set up a game and play a game. No, I mean, it's great that this is here, but I need the price before this. Like, I was convinced. Like, I was done. I was like, all right, the video looks cool. It looks like a unique element. I saw the Harriet... I'm pretty sure the name was Harriet Tubman quote. I think that was the name of the YouTube channel. Or, you know what? I'm actually kind of curious about that now. Let's see if I can just... Okay, it wasn't Harriet. Maybe it was Harry Tubman or something. I don't know. But there was a name... Okay. The quote underneath is what I'm talking about. There was a quote, and I thought it said the quote. Okay, now I'm kind of perplexed because I'm mumbling about Harriet Tubman, and you're like, what the hell? Harriet Cooper. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. I apologize, Harriet. Oh my god. Okay, so Solar Storm, Wormhole, Black Hole. I was just rearranging games. How to play solo mode, operative card, desk thing. If you like co-op, this is definitely one to check out. It's easy to learn, it's got plenty to think about, and your decisions actually matter in the game. And what's best, it actually creates some memorable moments. Okay, I do like the fact that they're spotlighting that. Easy to learn, it's got plenty to think about in your decision. I actually like that quote a lot. All right, and then we have the pledges. All right, so the full print and play, they've converted all the different languages. I love it. Awesome print and play. Great. Cosmic Voyage, the game, it's only $19. Okay, so I do feel like this is a bit of a misstep here. And by the way, it's not a pandemic-style box. And this box kind of gives me more of a grasp of it. Maybe put the inches here. But that's a great price, $19. I don't think twice about that. I would put that on the main image. Now, I know shipping is going to be extra, but we all know shipping is going to be extra. Starting at $19, that's awesome. So then the deluxe edition, $41. So what is different is the playmat. 18 by 18, so they're mentioning the dimensions. Awesome. And it looks like a very functional playmat. And I do like the fact they spotlighted. Maybe zoom in a little bit more would be even better. But it looks like a functional playmat, which is what you want. You don't just want art most of the time. You want functionality. Access the digital download of the Cosmic Voyage PNP. Cool. We got the retailer bundle, and we're out. So it's relatively streamlined over here. Let's see what everybody's backing. PNP, $29. I can't talk right now. This is my 4th video I've shot today, by the way, and I think I might need to stop at 3 until I get my sea legs. Cosmic Voyage Physical Edition, 93 backers. The retailers at 0, and the Deluxe Edition is at 34 backers. Okay. And that stinks because I think this looks like a cool game. What do I need? I'd like a gameplay video. You did give me a how to play video, which is spectacular. And that, quite honestly, for me personally, I'm good. Like, as long as I watch that 3-minute video and say, all right, I understand the nuts and bolts, I think I'm going to like this game, I don't need to know anybody else's opinion. But some people like those style videos, especially a full gameplay where they can just watch it. So I do think I would put that up there. Playmats, want the playmat, but would rather wait until later to purchase. We will provide the add-on. Oh, we have stretch goals, but they haven't hit them yet. But still, maybe mention them just a little bit higher because it's exciting. All game cards will be upgraded to heavier card stock. Okay, new recruits. Here we go. 2 new members, event cards, expedition mode. What? In game mode that adds locations as players can visit to gain valuable new rewards and items? That sounds so cool. And I really hate the fact that it's all the way down here. So in your current state, I would honestly move this maybe up to there because 92% funded. That means you want your first stretch goal to be a banger. And upgrading to black core card stock, it's appealing. And I need to do a poll on this. I really need to do a poll on this. But I think most people would still rather have the gameplay. Because adding 2 new game modes, and this sounds cool. Visiting places, getting items, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, especially if this is just 2 cards, because it looks like all the expansions are just 2 cards. So why not just swap that with, okay, whatevs. Shipping. Shipping price will be calculated and charged at the stage after the campaign has ended. In our pledge manager, our shipment and fulfillment provider provides friendly shipping options for the UK, EU, and the US. Cool. Based on the current shipping rates. And here we go. We estimate the following prices for, did we mention the VAT? That's what I'm really, oh yeah, right here. UK friendly shipping, US friendly EU. So that's pretty much saying, hey, don't worry about the VAT. Cool. Awesome. I'm loving a lot of stuff on this Kickstarter, to be honest with you. I thought the video was great as well. Friendly shipping. Oh, skeptical, Huckleberry. What does that mean? Our shipping fulfillment provider is providing friendly shipping options for the Yeah, that's okay. Great point. Based on current shipping costing, what does friendly shipping mean? Are we still paying the VAT? We're subsiding some of the shipping costs to ensure back. So they're saying we're going to eat some of the costs to get you a better shipping rate, but it still doesn't answer the question about the VATs, which hopefully, nope, not answered here. So that needs to be in there, because this is a great shipping rate, $5 to $6. So wait, is this a $25 game out the door? Are you kidding me? $26 out the door for this. That needs to be spotlighted from the jump. That's a great price. People don't even think twice about $26. I quite literally did a poll, and the overwhelming majority of people, like, if you wow them with the video and the price is less than $25 or less, granted, this is $26, they're just going to pull the trigger on it and be like, $26, I don't even think twice about it. Especially with how to play video. Like, you're not even going to have to teach anyone. You could just play that video. I think that is a misstep. I would spotlight the great price, because I think it's a great price and I think it's a great shipping rate. That being said, that's to the US. The rest of the world, 6 or 7, that's actually, wow! That's a hell of a price. All right, now I know VAT is going to jack some people up, but just objectively, this is spectacular shipping. And I know they mentioned friendly shipping. They had the little icon, but a lot of people say friendly shipping. This is some damn good shipping. Woo! And that's for the deluxe. Oh, the deluxe and the STD standard. Okay. Regrettably, we are unable to ship to the following destinations. Understandable. Whatevs. Reviews. We've been able to send physical copies of Cosmic Voyage around the world to reviewers to cast their steely gaze over. We'd love to share some of their thoughts and impressions. Oh, and so here, hopefully, we'll have a gameplay video. I like the slightly thicker layer of complexity included. You've got multiple tracks to manage, and certain events like solar storms and black holes help solidify the idea of we're all in this together. These events see players drop everything and try to clear the danger as fast as possible, and there's a palpable moment of relief when you manage to clear one. I like that quote. All right, preview. I'm just looking for a gameplay. Yes, gameplay. Excellent. I'm good. I have been very impressed with a lot of stuff I've seen here. It's a well-balanced game, which has obviously been a lot of playtesting about us. I don't think I need to see this. You gave me everything I needed. Do I want it? Yeah. I thought the video was good. A quote from Harriet. Once again, I apologize for screwing up the name there. I thought it was wrong. It sounded so wrong in my brain. I was convinced, especially when you added that whole, like, oh, you can go on side quest missions. That sounds so cool. So do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? That's the other thing. Okay. Shipping costs seem low. Why is this? Backer, so, ooh, and this goes back to, okay, take off the hype pants for a second. That shipping does seem spectacular. It's coming out November 20, wait, what? Estimated November 2020. Oh, that's the PDF. Okay, the party and play, not party. May 2022. So that seems really early. That seems super duper early, but I guess that would be around Origins next year. So that's something you need to take into consideration, that this is probably going to see a delay, unfortunately. But I guess it depends on how far along in the process they are. And maybe I might even mention that. I would open up that and say, hey, the shipping cost seems really low, and this seems, really soon. But, we have everything lined up. Like, everything's done. We've proofread this, yada, with the other. I'm just interested to see how they handle this. Backers were keen to avoid unnecessary high shipping costs given the global issues. Since we are shipping 2022, we won't be charged for shipping up front and will instead be charged through our pledge manager at the time when the games are ready to ship. Concerns me a little bit. But let's check out the FAQ, the updates, the comments. Let's get out of here. No FAQs. I need to know is the VAT. What's the VAT? You said friendly. I think that means no VAT. Slap me over the hammer with that information, though. Updates. Let's check them out. 3 comments, 0 comments, 0 comments, 0 comments. These are bad updates. Like, because at the end of the day, this is why we're 159th. because you have to have some sort of excitement, some sort of buzz, something going on. And the best way the easiest way to churn that is through updates and comment section, getting the people talking. And the best way to do that is to ask questions. So let's see, did they ask any questions, or was this just I don't know. We're back with another weekly roundup of the latest updates and news on Cosmic Voyage. We've pondered over the box art quite for some time now. We've had asked a couple of times whether we were planning on filling the void between the game's title and bottom text on the bottom. Oh, wow, so they're actually bringing us into the creative process of creating the boxes. Oh, my gosh, that's awesome. Originally intended for a one-off promotion, this little rocket has become somewhat of an official mascot for the game. We're so pleased. We're really chuffed. It does a great job at not showing off some of the things the crews do. We wanted Cosmic Voice, battle size broadcast. Wow, so this is like, there's some exciting stuff going on here. This looks like a great update, but at the end of the day, did you ask a question? Yep, we're closed as of a thing. If you decide to bag the print plate tier, ensure it's a physical copy. Beyond the Voids. Wow, this is a lot. Did you know Cosmic Development's been over 2.5 years? This is so weird that it's all right here. Maybe some of this would be scattered throughout the page. Maybe even a personal touch in the video. I know that's if you relaunch or something like that. That's for the week's roundup, and we hope you found. So once again, you just told me so much information. And I'm sure that information was really cool, and if I'm excited about your game, that's amazing. But you could have had such an easy opportunity to just, like, have a vote, like, which of these covers do you like better? Do anything. Like, what do you think we could do to improve? So we're really trying to up this or that. Just reaching out to people. The new box design looks great. I like it, too. So I would have just been like, hey, do you, what do you think about the new box design? Because I know doing that is kind of risky, because then people say, I hate the new box design, but you still are tickling the Kickstarter algorithms. And then these ones, there's no comments whatsoever. So let's just check, but I'm going to guess this is just... And look, this was a lot of... And looky here. This was a lot of effort put into this Kickstarter. Like, they got the little images, they got videos, they got things text out. And if you just would have asked a question, you're going to get much more engagement, and then it's just going to tickle that Kickstarter algorithm. Just how easy it is to repair, quick setup in under 2 minutes. That's great as well. I would honestly have that on the main page. So there's a lot of cool stuff with this game. So this one does not hit its funding goal, which is really close to 300. I almost feel like a relaunch, a re-relaunch, and I know they already did relaunch. Would not be bad. No VAT. So yeah, I would slap people over the hammer with that. I'd be like, no VAT, like, because the shipping cost. That shipping cost is amazing. And that's from the publishers themselves. Savannah Games just said in the chat. So there is no VAT on that. So let's go. So close to funding now. Fingers and toes crossed. So happy to back this game. And once again, you are trying to churn this, responding to every single one of them. That's spectacular. But I would do something in the updates where you just get people engaged. Looks like a strong contender for the game to have on deck. Excuse the pun, for those quality evenings with friends and families. Absolutely hyped. Let's see. Interesting game. Impressive low cost. Keeping my eye on you. And yeah, that's the other thing. And here's the other thing. One thing that I think could go a long way to the can you do it is mention your manufacturer. Whoever it is. Is it Ad Magic? Is it Panda GM? Is it... And specifically, if you don't even want to mention that, just say, we were printed for these, they've made other amazing games like this. And I know you're like, well, why would I want to put other people's games on my thing? But the can you do it, like if I see, oh, I've seen that game on a shelf, I've played that game before, that just makes me feel like, oh, okay, we're going through a reputable manufacturer. Because once again, you kind of need to convince us. The can you do it? So little things like that, I think, could go a long way. But in the end, what's my final grade on Cosmic Voyage, a cooperative card game for 1 to 4 players? Do I want it? Yes, I was sold by the video, which I thought was really well done. Can you do it? It's not... I'm not 100% nervous, and I'm not 100% like, yeah! But I'm somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to give that one a pass. And plus, it's such a low cost. $26 out the door. You know, I think you kind of got yourself a little bit of a bulletproof armor, because the people who might be a little bit skeptical, like, it's $26. Who the hell cares? And because on Kickstarter, that's like next to nothing. And then, how much is it? Spectacular. Spectacular prices. Just absolutely bargain bin prices, really. $25 for what looks like a decent chunk of game that you're going to be able to take with you. So I'm going to give this one a B-. Yeah, I'm going to give it a B- because I love a lot of the things they're doing on the Kickstarter page. It's just... I don't know. It's a hard one to put my finger on. Let me know what you think. What is your grade? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoy this sort of weird, wild content, we go on a different journey every single time on these Kickstarter critiques. I swear, you never know what you're going to get. In fact, I just did one where we found a Chinese knockoff where I think the factory that's actually producing a Kickstarter technology products is now turning around and selling those tech products because they know they're going to be popular on Kickstarter and people are going to want them, but they're selling at bargain basement prices. You never know what you're going to get on Kickstarter critiques, so just click on the subscribe. As always, thanks for your time, YouTube.